Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I want to talk about now going from less lethal to lethal, and then shooting my less lethal today. You definitely gotta switch your mind because I'm trying to adjust from the blowback and the power of shooting a gun. When you watch the schematics of proper stance, it in real time, it really make a difference. I also thought about I did order a second gun, but it was a high point, I think 380. But I went to Bass Pro just to see how it feels, and I did not like how heavy it felt. I'm really looking for concealment, and I know definitely I heard some comments. And my friend, I didn't forget about your Taurus. I'm just trying to learn what's best for me and see what is the best solution for me to shoot, and go from there. So I'm just going to watch a lot of YouTube and a lot of reviews and see. One thing I felt was, if I hear anything else, is you have to be safe, have to point it in the right direction for safety. I did with my less lethal, but it's really even more with guns. You don't even want to even play that way, or even get in the habit. So I know I shot my Beretta TCR, and I just got in good habits of treating with the same responsibility as a gun. Make sure the muzzle is pointed away, down. Make sure hands on the trigger guard. Don't pull anything unless you're prepared to shoot. All the standard. I definitely want to treat with respect. So now I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to carry my conceal, how I'm going to carry this thing. Am I going to keep it concealed? Am I just going to go strictly less lethal, just around stores, and keep it in my car? I definitely want to use it for my church or any major outdoor event, not outdoor, but major where guns permitted. But I definitely want to conceal. My biggest thing is, and just me with how clumsy I am, I'm extremely scared of accidental firing. The trigger, and I'm realizing that trigger is not like foolproof. It can go if you touch it, or it can move. So I'm trying to think about if I'm going to keep the magazine out, and then just insert it, slide it, and then use it that way, or I'm gonna keep it one in the chamber. So I'm trying to figure this out. What is your guys' recommendation of how you holster your weapon. They was telling me about somebody Texas Longhorn shot his wife, and I'm not laughing at it, but just the irony of what could happen. Shot his wife accidentally, and that's just like absolutely what I cannot have, especially having a child. So I'm, and even how I want to position my body when I do have it, because she likes to hug, like, the kids just kids, right? So I just want to kind of adjust and get ready for my new normal. See, when I have my Les Lethal in my burner bag, the worst I had was pepper ball, kind of breaking just under pressure or just clanking around. I can't afford that in my gun. But at the same time, if there's a crisis, I want to be able to, that too. I don't know, I just gotta get used to maybe just practice, put my magazine, into my gun and doing that route, because repetition. And if you get used to a certain thing, your body can do it under pressure. That's martial arts go-to is, do it under pressure, practice the move, practice, and keep on practice. So in a time of crisis, you can do it when you need it. So that is how I feel at the moment. I don't know what I'm going to get yet. I know I ordered the High Point 380. I'm gonna send that back. I don't like the weight. I already have a heavy gun. I want something much lighter and easy, but I don't want accidental shooting. That, because how I am and how clumsy I am, that is a real possibility. So, and that may just be very much a rookie thing, like, hey, I gotta get used to a gun, and once I get used to my weapon, I feel more comfortable. So I'm probably sure that's a lot of what I'm doing. I got a dry fire kit, but it is for a 9mm, and I think called Elms. So I gotta see how that, if I can even use it in my 10mm as practice. So I'm doing my due diligence. I'm taking cautious. I'm trying not to be afraid, because I ain't worried about carrying a weapon. I'm worried about the consequences. So, that's what I'm worried about. With Les Lethal, I feel a lot more safer. But it's just a matter of me, having confidence. The more I do it, the more confidence I get. That is kind of where I'm going with this. The more the more I do it, the more confidence I get. So that's what I'm gonna do. Tell me what you think. Give me any advice. I appreciate it. I'm not going to pretend like I'm an expert. I'm willing to learn anybody who got wisdom. So appreciate it. Have a good one.